The years of rest, also known as retirement, are some of the most wished for. I mean, isn't that what most people strive for? While the dream of retiring may appear to be within reach because, well, you've spent enough time in the workforce and now you might as well retire. It is critical to recognize that many factors influence this decision. In terms of money, the worst thing you can do is enter retirement without any funds, savings, or income. It would be a good idea to do yourself a favor and start planning for retirement now before the time comes. So, in today's video of practical wisdom, I'll go over a few things that will tell you whether you're ready to retire and how you can begin preparing. So, if you haven't already, subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Now let's get started. 8. You have a plan other than relying on Social Security payments. If you've calculated that you won't be relying on Social Security payments, you are prepared to retire for the rest of your life. According to Jovan Johnson of Piece of Wealth Planning, a financial planner, anyone approaching retirement should aim to have enough money to live comfortably. Receiving Social Security should be the cherry on top. Finally, because Social Security tends to take a larger portion of your income than you think, being self-sufficient in retirement is the best way to ensure your comfort. Many people overlook the fact that Social Security accounts for a significant portion of what most retirees spend in retirement. You've probably quietly accumulated a sizable Social Security account to supplement your retirement income. As a result, before you consider retiring, you should always plan for your Social Security and ensure that you will not be reliant on it. 7. You have saved 10 times your annual take-home pay for retirement. Incline Wealth financial planner John Bovard suggests a simple rule for determining retirement readiness. Make sure you have 10 times your net take-home pay saved up. Many people believe that saving 15% of their annual income, including employer contributions, is an adequate amount. For someone starting to save at the age of 25, putting about 1 to 1.5. Investing 10 times your income into a retirement fund by the age 5 is an attainable goal. Having a comfortable retirement fund means having enough money not only for day-to-day purchases but also for any unexpected costs. If you follow Bovard's rule of thumb, you'll be on your way to a fantastic retirement life. On a related note, if any of you are interested, I created a free retirement guide you can access by clicking the link in the description. You are debt-free. Before you even consider giving yourself away to your long-awaited days of freedom, you must pay off all outstanding debts. This is an important step. Credit card debt, as well as money owed for your car or house, are all examples of debt that you must repay. This is done to ensure that you do not have any more of these stressful payments during your stay. It's difficult enough to keep up with these payments during your working years. Imagine how much more difficult it will be when you no longer have any active income. Neither has the energy to deal with these issues. As a result, the key here is to devise a strategy for repaying your debts. There are numerous options available to you. Some recommend paying off high-interest loans first, while others recommend the snowball method, in which you start with the smallest loans and work your way up. Whatever method you choose, the goal is the same: to pay off your debts and become debt-free. 5. You have the financial means to pay for your medical care. It's no secret that healthcare costs can be exorbitant. Indeed, according to Bovard, more people are still working simply to become Medicare eligible, which does not occur until the age of 65. I have some bad news for you. We will all grow old in this life. And, unfortunately, as we age, we become more susceptible to illness and disease. As a result, you must begin caring for your health right away. Because it will only get harder as you get older. As you are all aware, healthcare is extremely expensive, and to combat this, you must plan ahead of time to cover these costs. Determine the average cost of your regular treatments and any prescriptions you are taking. You require money. This will allow you to determine how much money you'll need to work until you're 65 to cover these costs. Aside from routine medical expenses, make sure you have some extra money set aside for any unexpected medical costs. 4. You've made a retirement plan. Although some people have money set aside in a retirement fund, most people overlook this crucial step: creating a budget to stick to for their day-to-day expenses. You should budget even if you have an active income, but doing so for your retired life is even more important. Begin by adding up your monthly expenses, such as rent, groceries, and electricity. Then, decide what you want. This could include travel, entertainment, shopping, and so on. Finally, consider your projected Social Security benefits and retirement savings. Distributions, pension payments, if you receive them, and any other sources of income. With everything You now know exactly how much you'll need for your monthly utilities and how much money you have left over for fun. As you should know by now, your retirement funds will be limited, in comparison to your active working days, so make the most of them. I've created free savings and budgeting guide for you if you don't know how to budget. Guys, which you can get by clicking on the link in the description. 3. Your spouse concurs. Yes, talking about money isn't the most romantic thing you'll ever do with your partner, but it's a necessary one. In this episode of What's Working Now, we are going to talk about how retirement affects not only you but also your partner. According to Mark Hebner, the founder and president of Index Fund Advisors Incorporated, communication is essential in a relationship and family, especially when it comes to household finances. If you both agree that a comfortable retirement is a goal, make sure you're having active and regular conversations about when you'll reach that milestone. A good retirement can be enjoyable only if you are emotionally and psychologically prepared for it. Discuss how you both intend to contribute to your lives. More importantly, and obviously, tell them when you're ready to retire. Teamwork makes the dream come true, but only when the team members are clear on the goal. 2. You no longer support children or parents. Are your children old enough to leave the house and earn their own money? If they are, you will find it much easier to retire. As college and housing costs rise, it becomes more expensive to care for elderly parents or children at home. A couple cannot downsize and begin reducing their expenses if they have a household to care for. As a result, if you're still supporting or assisting your children regularly, you may want to postpone your retirement plans for a while until you're confident that they'll be fine once you stop helping them. You may not want to rush into retirement if you have elderly parents who need or may need financial assistance in the future. 1. You have updated your portfolio. Did you know that 3 factors can affect your ability to live off of your savings when you retire? They are as follows. 1. The size of your retirement savings or investment portfolio. 2. The expected future growth rate of the said portfolio. 3. The amount of annual consumption required to maintain your lifestyle. If you have an investment portfolio, now is the time to go through it and figure out how much of your current lifestyle you can keep once you retire. If you don't have a portfolio, you should start one. On the other hand, it's now time to contact a financial advisor and get things done. If your portfolio has suffered significant losses in recent years, your nest egg may be smaller than you thought. Furthermore, the long-term impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on retirement security is unknown. As you approach retirement and begin to plan for it, you may want to adopt a more conservative investment strategy to protect your retirement savings. I don't know about you, but I associate retirement with rest. This is the point in your life when you can finally enjoy the fruits of your labor. However, this dream will only come true if you strategically prepare for it well ahead of time. The sooner you start organizing your finances, the sooner you can retire, and the more you can enjoy it. So, thank you for watching today's. Remember to get your free guides and like this video. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe and enable notifications if you don't want to miss future uploads. With that, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you at the next one.